Have you ever heard of the Brazen Bull? Well, if you're about to Google it, don't bother. You won't find any record of it because it's a myth. Or is it? History hides some of the darkest ways humans punished each other. Forget the guillotine. These methods will make your skin crawl, and we'll only have time to go over 5 of them. Number 1, the Brazen Bull, Ancient Greece. This one might seem like a story made up by terrified children around a campfire, but historical records tell a slightly less horrific tale. It all started when the inventor of the theater, a guy named Thespis, got a little too friendly with the god Dionysus during a play. Now, you might know Dionysus as the god of wine, parties, and ecstasy, or maybe that last one too. Either way, he wasn't pleased. So, to punish Thespis for stealing his thunder, he transformed him into a bull. Not just any bull, mind you, but a golden one. To make sure there was no mistaking his intentions, Dionysus then locked Thespis in the belly of the beast, which just so happened to be hollow. That's right, the statue was actually a hollow bronze bull. He then had the statue placed in a public square where a fire was lit under the statue. And to top it all off, Dionysus piped in the sounds of a raging bull. The people of Athens watched with amusement as the playwright was literally roasted alive. 2. Rat torture. Ah, rats. They're a homeowner's worst nightmare. Just imagine finding one in your wall, twice the size of your forearm and twice as mean. Yep, they existed. And during the Middle Ages in Europe and Asia, they became humanity's favorite form of torture. How does one do rat torture, you ask? Simple. You strap a cage full of hungry rats to a victim's stomach, preferably a naked one. Then you apply heat. The rats panic and, seeing no escape, burrow into the nearest warm flesh. As one guidebook put it, rats gnaw and bite in such a manner that within a very short space the whole body is perforated. Beautiful. 3. The breaking wheel, aka Catherine wheel. This is one of those torture methods that doesn't need an introduction. Just the image of it makes you shudder. The victim was first tied to a large wooden wheel, sometimes as tall as 7 feet. Then, starting at the ankles, executioners smashed every bone in the body with an iron club. If the victim survived, they would leave them there for days, if not weeks, as a warning to other would-be criminals. 4. Scaphism, aka the boats. This one takes the cake. No, really. The victim was trapped between 2 boats, one on top of the other, with their head poking out the top. Then they were force-fed a mixture of milk and honey until their stomachs burst. After that, they were left there to bake in the sun while flies and maggots feasted on their exposed flesh. To make it even more agonizing, the boats would spin around, forcing the victim to lick the honey off their own skin. Historical records say that the whole ordeal could take up to 9 days. 9 days of excruciating pain and humiliation before finally succumbing to the elements and bacteria. 5. Sawing in half. In most cases, the condemned were given a quick death, a clean cut straight to the heart or a swift kick to the head. But not all executions were merciful. Take, for example, the common method of sawing people in half. The victim was first hung upside down. Then, as onlookers watched intently, the executioners sawed down from the groin to the chest. Being upside down was actually preferable to being right side up since it made the victim stay alive longer. See, the blood had a harder time draining away from the head, so the executioners would often start the process during the day and end it the following day. Talk about a slow death. History can be fun. I mean, who wouldn't want to learn how our ancestors used to boil people alive, rip their limbs off, and feed them to dogs? Actually, I'd rather not think about that again. Anyway, if you thought this was disturbing, just wait until you see what people did in the name of medicine.